Good morning, Bearcat families. I'm Tamara Smart, building principal here at Holly Harshman Elementary in Mena. Please join us for a virtual tour of the building as we've been busy getting ready for back to school. Don't forget that you can access our Mena Schools Bearcat Ready to Learn plan that guides families with our assurance that we will continue to offer the same quality of education through either traditional, blended, or all virtual. You can access the Bearcats Ready to Learn document on our Mena Public Schools District website. Our staff has been busy reaching out to you to discuss your choice for your child. Classes and scheduling is almost complete. We are excited that our teachers return on August 5th to begin plans and preparation for this school year. And students, we can't wait to see you back on August 24th.
And good morning, I'm Vicky Maye. I'm the 3 through 5 building school counselor. We are so excited and ready to hop into a safe year here at Holly Harshman. Safety will be the top item on all agendas as we move forward. We will be educating staff and students on the importance of remembering to social distance at all times throughout the day. Keeping a visual of a jump rope apart at all times will be our top rule to keep our Bearcat family safe and well. Face coverings or masks are required for all staff and students who are 10 and older. So thank you, staff and students, in advance for your help with this safety step. The physical layout of our building and schedules and procedures have changed to support this rule, but we are working hard to keep as much normalcy as possible.
Class assignments are almost complete, so families can look forward to a contact from your child's teacher in the coming weeks. Our student-to-teacher ratio are right at 18:1 right now, so this helps out with allowing us to spread desks and support the social distancing directives from the Arkansas Department of Health. Classes are assigned to group pods. The pods stay together for the day for lunch, pullouts, and recess. So, Miss May, are you ready to begin our tour? Let's begin with student arrival in the mornings.
Ms. Smart, are we ready to talk about student and staff arrival on the first day of school?
Miss May, we sure are. First, I do want you to notice, though, that we have on our Bearcat and polka dot mask right now, because earlier when we were speaking, we were socially distanced, but as you can see right now, we are not, so masks on, and that's the simple rule to remember throughout this school year. All right, since Miss May has stepped away to 6 feet, I am going to remove my mask. Plus, I'm outside, so we know that helps as well. Teachers will arrive and go through health checks every morning, which involves a daily temperature check. They will also receive a sticker that they've been screened. We will have a single point of entry for all staff. Next, teachers will be in homeroom classes at 7:30 a.m. So, as students get to school, our familiar morning music will be playing, but students will be allowed to go straight to homerooms to start their day. Now, let's go inside for just a little bit and take a look at some of our classes.
Let's begin our virtual tour with one of our 5th grade classes. We'll start with our 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Newbolt's class. As you can see, she's already been busy back at work preparing for that first day of school for her students. Notice that she's got the hand sanitizer right ready for when the students enter her class. And Miss Smart, can you talk about the layout of her room?
I sure can. And if you haven't noticed already, you will soon learn, if you are a student of Miss Newbolt's, that she is a big fan of flamingos. Now, take a look. For instance, stand tall and dream big. That's something that we can all remember throughout this school year. Now, as Mr. Hobson gives you a little tour of her room, I will give you just a run-through list of some of the things we've done to comply with regulations. Notice that our classes are big enough to allow the desks to be spread out to support social distancing throughout the day. Staff has been instructed to be mindful of maintaining a class with furnishings and materials that can be disinfected daily to keep our Bearcat family safe and well. Now, we're going to take a look at one more class in the 4th grade hall, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back. This is Mrs. Carter's class. She is one of our Holly Harshman 4th grade teachers. Again, we want you to notice how spread out the use of desks allows us to support the social distancing rule and will allow students and staff to have a much needed mask break while everyone is seated and spread out.
Miss Smart, can we move now and talk about our water and bathroom breaks at this time?
Definitely, Miss May. All right, now guys, we are super excited that we have these new water bottle filling stations throughout the building. We will also have antibacterial stations throughout the building, but hand washing will be the key to staying well. It would be time well spent for staff to have students to wash hands as they arrive first thing in the mornings too. Staff will be closely monitoring as students exit bathrooms that they will immediately have antibacterial wash as well. Hand washing and limiting touching our faces is important to remember as we go through our day. Now it's time to talk about those pullouts like library, art, music, and PE. What will those pullout procedures look like this year? Let's take a look. All right, as you can see, we are now here in Miss Cox's library. Procedures this year for pullouts have been tweaked just a little bit, so let me run you through some of those procedures. As you can see, we have socially distanced with the tables, 2 students at each end of the table, which are 6 feet apart. So this maximizes 20 students at a time here in our library. Our checkout procedures have been changed just a little bit. Each week when students come to library, they will be allowed to check out 2 books. Those 2 books will have to last them the week until they come back to library. And then those books that are turned in will go through a 72-hour incubation period, so to speak. Those books will be in quarantine for 72 hours before reshelved. Students also have individual rulers that they will use that Ms. Cox has ordered. They will use these rulers instead of their fingers to look through books and make book selections. These rulers will be sanitized as soon as they have left and placed in airtight baggies until the following week. So those are just a few of the things that we have put in place for our library pullout. Still loads of books to check out and lots of reading to be done, kiddos. Now, Miss May has some other information for you.
While we're here in the library, let's notice the mound of boxes that we have here. Here at Holly Harshman, we supply most everything that our students need. So the only items that we'll be asking parents to provide will be, these are posted on our school website, but I'll mention the things to you. We're asking you to provide Clorox wipes or Lysol, 24-pack of bottled water, a bottle of hand sanitizer or antibacterial soap, 3 boxes of Kleenex, and your student's backpack. If this is a problem for your family and you need help with any of these items, we would ask that you call Ms. Smart or myself, and we will be happy to assist our families with these items.
And one small interjection with that, Miss May. I had asked each family to provide 24 bottles of water, if possible. Now, as you know, students won't be able to lug those big packs of bottled water to school. So please follow our school Facebook page. We will be setting up drop-off times for the bottled water, probably like a 3-day span, and we will be announcing those days shortly, just for those of you that wouldn't mind dropping off some bottled water for our kiddos to utilize in these coming hot summer months. Thank you. All right, as you can see, we're now in our beautiful Holly Harshman gym. We have had the great opportunity to utilize the resources we have. We have not only this beautiful gym, but also our safe room just right across the way. We have 2 PE coaches. So in order to social distance for PE, we will be utilizing both facilities. Coach Hunter will be at one, Coach Sandifer with the other, and that way kids can still get that energy out that we know is so important and healthy for them. So again, we're blessed here at MENA to have the facilities that we can utilize to be able to accomplish this task.
Okay, join me as we look in our safe room. We call it the Holly Harshman Castle. This is actually our extra safe room in case of tornado weather that actually the community is able to use too. But we are blessed that we'll be able for PE to not only utilize our Holly Harshman gym, but we have this facility where one of the coaches will be housed in here. And again, students will remember the visual. Jump rope between you and all stretched out for safe PE fun.
All right, guys, welcome to our Holly Harshman playground area. Now, as you can see, our playground equipment may be a little lonely for a while at the beginning of this school year. However, we are blessed again that we have two separate outside areas to utilize. Every day there will be two play times. The first group of kiddos will be on this area that I'm standing in. The other group of kiddos will be back behind me at the practice field area. At any time, there are no more than 50 students in either area. And it will be a great opportunity for much needed mask breaks, as long as we remember that we still need to stay apart, but we can visit with our friends and we can just get the much needed sunshine and outdoor time. It's simplicity, but we're so grateful for that. So like I said, it will be that much better when hopefully someday soon we do get to utilize our equipment again. But in the meantime, we're blessed with what we have and thankful that we can make it happen and still get that outdoor time that is so much needed.
Ms. Smart, can we now talk about some hall procedure safety and cafeteria safety procedures?
Definitely. As you see here, I've got a little paw. We have some stickers on order that will be similar to this, a little bit bigger, and they will be placed strategically throughout the hallways as a reminder to socially distance when we are able. So be on the lookout for these. When students come in the morning, since Miss May talked about that, like I said earlier, they will go straight to their classroom where their teacher will be waiting for them at 7:30. And then when they get their belongings together, if needed, they will then head to, what are we talking about, Miss May, our favorite subject?
Oh, did somebody say food? But just to reiterate, while teachers will get here at 7:30, we are hoping actually students will start being dropped off about 7:40, and our teachers will be waiting in the classes for them. Let's talk about lunch.
Okay. Returning Holly Harshman students, you will probably notice that our cafeteria looks a little different. We have strategically arranged the tables to provide as much space as possible. Please notice the tables along the outside walls as well that can be used for seating. We have two separate lunches this year, a lunch A and a lunch B for each grade level. So at any point in time, again, there will be any range from 35 to 55 kiddos in the cafeteria at a time. We have used these stickers to show how we can separate our kiddos to have a safe but still social lunchtime. Each teacher will be assigned a table to use daily, so we can kind of keep our kiddos with the same group of kids, but we are not assigning seats daily.
Okay, join us in our cafeteria kitchen. And Miss Smart, I think we forgot to mention, if the boys and girls do not have breakfast at home, that once they get to their home room and check in, can you talk to us about how they can come and have breakfast at school?
Definitely, Miss May. Thanks for remembering. Sometimes we have to backtrack a little bit. Okay, so when your child arrives here at school, again, whether they are being dropped off by the bus or whether they are a car rider, they will head directly to their classroom, put their belongings down, then their teacher, as they come, will let them be dismissed to go to breakfast if needed. We will have staff monitoring the flow of students. So we never have more than 50 in the cafeteria at a time. And again, they will be sitting at the same table that they would come to at lunch. So they know their assigned table. But again, we still want to give them as much freedom as possible within the realm of safety.
We're wrapping up. I hope that you have enjoyed our virtual tour here at Holly Harshman Elementary.
And guys, we ask parents, guardians, we ask that you please share our video and help us have an amazing year by keeping things positive and upbeat. Don't hesitate to call. If you have any concerns or questions, we will be happy to answer. And if for some reason we can't answer it, I promise you that we will get an answer for you. We take our responsibility so very seriously on keeping your child safe, but most of all happy. All right, so remember that you, parents and families, make all the difference.
All the difference. You're right, Miss Smart. That's so important. And also, like our motto says, it doesn't change. We rise by lifting others, and we are definitely stronger together. Let's make it an amazing year at Holly Harshman Elementary.
Yes, Miss May, I totally agree. Thank you for watching, and again, share away, and we'll see you